Hey everyone, I'm John T. Meyer. This is episode 5 of Answers to Questions. We have 4 great questions today. 3 of them came in on Twitter, 1 on Facebook. So let's get right to it. First one came in from Twitter at Twain Richardson asks, what have you learned in the past year that has helped you and your company? It's a great question, Twain. I would say the one thing I've learned the most in the past year that's helped me and Lemonly is getting out of the way and letting great employees do things. Delegating, handing off tasks, hiring people who are better than you, and getting out of the way and letting them do what they do best. It'll make you better, it'll make your company better, so do that right away if you can. Next question came in from Twitter from at Joel Nobis, and he said, in graphic design, is it better to get a 2-year degree or a 4-year degree? That's a great question, Joel. I think at Lemonly we have designers with 4-year degrees, we have some with 2-year, and one didn't even have a graphic design major, people who went to public school, who went to art school. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this and approach this. I think when you're in a career that is really like a craft and an art, a big part of it is, regardless of your degree or background, is getting a lot of at-bats, getting a lot of practice, doing real projects, doing fake projects, doing volunteer projects, and just getting a lot of at-bats. Whatever school you attend or program you do, just practice, practice, practice. Now, if you had to choose one, I recommend the 4-year degree because you get more at-bats and you get more practice. But if you're self-motivated and you can teach yourself, it's all about just spending that time, getting those 10,000 hours in, as Malcolm Gladwell will say. So get your at-bats regardless of what degree you have. Our third question comes in from Twitter from at Harik Baidia, and he said, you once said a company should do only one thing. Why? Great question, Harik. Good memory. I did say something similar, and what I meant by that is I think every company should be world-class at one thing before you move on. So you really have to master your craft or master your product or service before you start offering everything under the sun. So in our case at Lemonly, we really mastered and became known for infographics. Now we can add on other services, animated videos, microsites, micro content that fit under kind of our umbrella of visual storytelling, but it was really the infographic that we got and mastered first. So you don't have to only sell one thing or only have one product, but what is the one thing you're gonna be known for and master, and then you can move on from there. Great question. And the last question came in from Facebook, a fun question from Jeremy. He asked me, John, who's gonna be the Minnesota Twins opening day starter? Now, if you don't know, I'm a huge Twins fan, and the baseball season is just over about a week away, so I'm really excited. Jeremy, I think this opening day starter probably will be Irvin Santana. I think it probably should be Kyle Gibson. So that's my take, my hot take on the Twins, and I just hope that they have a good season, and it'll be fun to watch this summer. Thanks for all the questions here on episode 5 of Answers to Questions. Send yours in on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram using the hashtag AQJTM, and we'll be back next week. See ya.